Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn here with our Iron Teeth Beavers. Yes, Iron Teeth in update 5 hard mode. We are doing things. We're in a 16-day drought, which is quite nice. Quite nice drought. Quite nice. We're on cycle 36. We're doing well. We're doing well. I am placing things and doing things, and I'm going to explode things. So let's start with an explosion. Kaboom! Pop, 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 pop. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yay. So, what are we doing? Why are we doing it? Why are we here? Have we always been here? I don't know. So, these are built. However, I paused them because they're not running. They haven't been running because they need extract to run, and I completely skipped that part. They need one extract every 2 hours. And this produces one extract every 1.5 hours. So we need more centrifuges to run this. So we're putting 2 more here. So small interjection here that I noticed after I finished recording. The centrifuge that we have built already is only set to 1 beaver, so the numbers are wrong. It actually requires more than we do. So throughout the entire rest of this recording, my numbers are wrong. So we need more pumps. We're going to need way more pumps than I've already tried to figure out here. So in 1.5 hours it produces 4 and a little bit. So it'll be 1.33. Yeah, so they produce 4 and a little bit. So you need basically 1 pump per centrifuge. So I'm going to build a second one here, and we need to build a third one somewhere. I'm not sure where we're going to put the third one yet, but we'll figure that one out. We'll figure that one out. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. We'll be fun. We'll be fun. I am starting to put, or I think they've done it. Yeah, they've put in land. So I'm putting in land here. I kind of figured. I said about doing a big reservoir. I'm kind of going against that idea now. I kind of think that perhaps instead we should go with just having the very long river and have the pumps just pump out of it all year long, or just whenever they can, and then when the bad tide comes along, we'll just pause the pumps in the water and just have many pumps would be the idea. I think. I'm not sure. Having a reservoir wouldn't. I think right now what I want to do is I want to get some farmland, and I'm thinking of just filling this in, like filling this all in completely, just and then putting the channels in across it and making the farmland this side over here, and just ignoring this side for the moment. And then up here will be the industrial area. So yeah, I'm kind of siding on the idea of that at the moment, but we'll see. I'm trying to clear all the trees, but we'll see on that one. I haven't decided either way on one way or the other yet. I mean, having a reservoir would obviously be nice because then we could pump more of the year round, which technically means that you can have less pumps running, if that makes sense. So you don't have to have as many beavers pumping water because they can pump all year long, all season long, rather than only during like the wet cycle, or only so yeah. The problem is having it so that the reservoir fills during the wet season, and then during a bad tide it doesn't get any bad water in it. And I want to kind of do that automated, and yeah, we could do it with industrial pumps, sorry, mechanical pumps. They're called mechanical pumps. Yeah, they're called mechanical pumps. They're called industrial pumps with the folktails, and they're mechanical pumps for the iron teeth. So we could do that, and we do have pretty much a infinite source of power up here. These can run a certain length. I think Anthony said in one of the previous episodes that he managed to get 5 of these running in a row. I think it was. Unfortunately, it was a reply to a comment, and I can't. It's not the one I've got, but I'm sure. So we could go. Like, obviously, we'd have 10 because we're doubling up. So we go 10 long, and then we just drop down by 1 tile, and then go 10 long and drop down 1 tile, and we can just do that as far as we like until we basically hit the bottom of the map. So yeah, we are pretty high up here actually. So yeah, so we could have to do that and just have like and these generate stupid amounts of power, like 400 a go. So there's no reason why we can't just do the same as we have in the folktail one. We'll just put as many of these large water wheels in here until the water basically backs up and starts overflowing, which can be 2 tiles. I mean, if we can get it 1 tile, basically would be nice. Having it 2 tiles doesn't really give you any benefit. I don't think, in fact, I don't think having the water raise up at all will change the speed of the power. It won't change the speed because it's all about flow, not height. So it won't matter. So if we can just basically put in as many wheels until it starts filling up to just overflowing a single tile, then that's the limit. And then we'll do that, and then we'll drop down by a single tile to reset the flow rate, and then we'll do another one there. Another one there. I say reset the flow rate, it kind of is, but it's basically when you drop down by one tile, it stops the backing up. So because the wheels push back on everything at their equal level. So if you drop down by one tile, you reset that, and then you can put in an equal amount of wheels and then drop down by one and do it again. So we will do that. We will do that. And I realised something as well. You should not be that. You should be either levees or dirt. I'm thinking it should probably be levees. What a really... I mean, I'm still not sure. We want an area for like buildings and stuff, industrial buildings, processing buildings and stuff. So we're going to need that. But I'm kind of thinking that maybe we could turn this whole end into farmland. And yeah, maybe not start from the end. Maybe I'll dig. Right, okay, not maybe. Yes, what we will do is I'm going to start digging these, obviously, and we're going to dig all the way down, and we're going to use this as a temporary reservoir. The problem to that is that bad water will get into it, and then we'll pump all the good water out, and then we'll just have bad water storage, which is not what we want, but we can deal with that later. But I think we'll dig along this way to sort of here somewhere. And then we'll start figuring out land, like good and bad land. Back towards around, and so yeah, we'll start doing that. So we'll go up this way and down this way and figure out how far off the end, because I don't want to come to the end of the map, but we'll figure out where the spacing should be, and then this area and this area can become farmland, and we can move our farms over, and then once we move the farms over, we can then start working on flattening this land out and moving the buildings and stuff around. So yeah, so we're going to have this area here. We're going to make this area completely flat here first. So that's kind of the plan. So yeah, I think that should be the plan. The pumps are all going to stay here for the time being because we're still using them for the water. Putting pumps in here, yes, we do want to do that, but I need to kind of get the channel to the end of the map so the bad tide can get out of the map. And I don't really want it to be all that deep. I don't want it to go down like 3 or 4 deep, so doing it with explosives makes more sense than pumping it and then excavating it. But I think these two are going to stay here for a long time because we're going to use them as our dirt source, basically. So they're going to be the dirt here, so maybe I won't even connect them. Maybe they won't even be part of the reservoir. They're just going to be for making dirt. Yeah, I think that's probably what we'll do. But yeah, so if this wants to be levees, so I want to go here 2 deep with levees. I want to go down by 2. I want to make the levees here because we want to stop any bad water transfer. And if we go 2 deep with levees, it stops the bad water transfer. So that'd be fine. However, we're actually going to be down at this level. So I don't think even going 2 deep is going to matter to us. In fact, we might want to go down 3 deep because the water channel is 2 deep itself. I don't know. I might just not worry about that. And you just put dirt in and then put in where are they? The irrigation barriers. We might just use them instead if we need to in places. I don't know. We might not need to. I don't know. The water channel itself, I kind of do want to make 2 deep with levees so I don't have to worry about putting in the irrigation barriers, because then that's just not another thing I have to deal with. Making them 2 deep will stop the water spread. We'll get a little bit of bad water contamination into the channels. This is something I think Zwigi pointed out in the last episode. We'll get a little bit of irrigation into the bad water irrigation leak into the channels at the bottom, but it won't affect the farmland at all if we go 2 deep. So yeah. So how about we don't bother with this and we just go with we make it terrain instead. Oh, okay. That. So we'll do that. And then I want to kind of do it the other side here, but I do kind of want to fill the whole thing up. I can't get rid of these trees and stuff because we can't get in there. I'd have to pause the water source, which, I mean, is doable. We can pause it, remove all this stuff in here. That's not impossible to do. So, yeah, we could absolutely do that. Oh, hold on. What am I doing? No, that's gonna cause problems for us, isn't it? So let's do whatever. That doesn't matter. This way doesn't matter. It's not important. This way. Do that side. Don't. In fact, don't do anything over here. I don't know what I'm thinking. Don't worry about that. Okay. But yeah. So that's kind of the plan. Go faster. That's kind of the plan. And I'm just gonna wait for stuff to happen. Again, food is doing fine because the corn's doing all right. I'm kind of tempted to even get rid of the kohlrabi. We will put kohlrabi back in. I'm not cancelling it completely. But we don't have any right now. It's just about sort of the odd one or two. So I'm kind of tempted to cancel that because it will give us 6 beavers back to do other things. We only have 1 spare place now, but it gives us more beavers to do stuff. So I can unpause the science again, for instance. We could get more builders putting in more stuff like that. We're going to need more to do in the centrifuges as well. So yeah, we've got plenty of places to use beavers. So I might, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think we're going to cancel the kohlrabi. I know it is just kind of ticking over, and it is giving us food, but I feel like corn is working way better for us right now. Oh, and I have a plan here as well. So yes, comments on the last episode as well. Yeah, as we mentioned about flattening the land out, so I've just said that there. I think we're going to start this end here. We're going to dig this out here, and then we're going to use the dirt it's got here to flatten out stuff over here. Start like this end here. We can get rid of these. This is nothing. Once we get rid of the ruins, we can get rid of all this here. We can flatten this all out and figure out where we want the channel to be. So 16 from there and 32 between and 32 between. Put the channels in, figure out the water, and everything can be awesome and wonderful. I think for the start, we will probably not be using the mechanical pumps to fill the channels in. That was the plan. I think what we're going to do instead is just use maybe gates. And I'll open the gates during the good tide, let the water pour in. In fact, no, what we'll do is we'll seal it off and we'll just use dumps. We'll just use dumps to start with. And then we'll put the mechanical pumps in later. Earlier rather than later, actually, because we do have, as I said, infinite power. So there's no worries. There's no worries about that at all. So, yeah. Let's get a second Badwater pump going, actually. Deep Badwater pump. And I'll flip the hood around like that. There we go. Okay. Oh, and you're not going to be able to get in there to do any of that, are you? So, actually, scrap that for a minute. Scrap that for a minute. Let's put in that there. And we'll put the deep water pump on top of that, and then they can get round. So, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, there's that. Also, as well, as we mentioned that in the channel that we're going to make, this channel here, I was going to put the power line on the edge and have the pumps raise up by one more. I could just put the actual power line in the water channel and then just run it out that way. We'd have to do a little bit more spacing in between where we have our water channels, irrigation channels. That's fine. Doesn't matter. I want crossings anyway for beavers, so it doesn't matter. We'll just put a crossing in at every channel and in between, because otherwise they'll be 32 apart from each other, and that's a long way for a beaver to walk around. So yeah, so we'll do that. We'll run the power line in there. That's a good idea. I like that idea. I like that idea completely. That's about for the the other comment from Zwigi was this here. I said about digging around this and doing the bits piece in it, and what I kind of meant by it was, well, obviously what I said was what I meant by it, but what I mean is that we will get to doing this way later. Way later. I might come in and put some explosives in just to take it down by one level, all inside here, with the exception of the edge here. So yeah, this kind of worked. if that makes sense. So sealing this off here did force more water down this way. It actually caused a bit of flooding in here for a little while. So it definitely did force more water this way to try and fill up our channel quicker by forcing the water this way. So yay, that's good. I could also open up these and put in floodgates here as well, to get even more water come this way. The biggest problem to that I see would be that we might cause flooding because we don't have an open. So yeah, I think we'll just leave it. We'll leave it as is. It's balanced. It's working. It's fine. But I do want to put some explosives in here and try and make up the edge, as it were. Let's remove all these paths that are in here. A minute. Just put them in so they can get down and actually do some stuff in here. But let's remove the paths and let's put in some explosives. We want to go like this, don't we? So like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and we'll have the levees will go here. The levees will go here as well. I actually want to do that. And then the levees will go in around the edge here. It will all be awesome and wonderful and fantastic. Yeah, the levees will go in there. So I need to get rid of that one as well. So can we mark that resource for demolition? I'm not going to detonate these yet. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to do. I'm not going to, because water will pour out this way and will cause problems. I'm just sort of marking the area, as it were. That's too far away from the district. Okay, and I could put in some levees like around here and then do so, because it's in here. Providing we're inside of the levee barrier, we're not really affecting anything at all. So I think we'll be okay for that. So, but I don't want to build anything. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to change all the water source things or anything in here until we are prepared for connecting to the end. Because otherwise, we're going to mess up stuff left, right, centre, and do I don't know what. But yeah, yeah. Can you please clear that out there? I don't think you need to actually clear those out there. I think I can just put paths on them and it clears them. Yes, it does. Also, this one's the same. Yeah, that's just a path. So just remove that tree. And remove that tree. Thank you. Okay. So yes. Okay. So what else am I doing? This here. Bottom. I have got a series of explosions. So we're going to explode these out. Now this is the edge. This is 7 tiles from the edge. So this is the edge of the water channel here. So this is where the water channel comes out. So the edge comes all the way down here, and the edge will be here, and this will be where the actual Badwater tide will be. So I kind of figured, and you might be able to guess what we're going to do from the power shafts here. Can you guess? Can you guess what we're going to do? Yep, we're going to put in loads of gravity, loads of explosions. We're going to blow all the way down to bedrock, and we're going to put in some gravity batteries here, so we have some power being stored up. Also, doesn't particularly matter because of we're using engines and we've got infinite engines here. However, what I have noticed is that every now and then they don't supply these with logs because they're doing something else or something's happening. So having some batteries stored here isn't going to hurt at all. And also, what I might do, especially when we get this channel down here, we could connect this up to this side here. Actually, get rid of the pumps. So get rid of the engines. So yeah, we could absolutely, even early game, run stuff along here. We could get rid of some of the Cassivus, and we could absolutely run a connection from here. Mind you, it's here, isn't it? So yeah, but we're good. Excuse me, sneezing. Okay, you are done. Yeah, almost done. Okay, so staircase going up there. But oh, the river dried up, which means the kohlrabi died, which is not really a surprise in any way, shape, or form. It always does. So yeah, let's cancel this kohlrabi at least over here. For the time being, we'll leave the rest in there. That's fine. I mean, that still runs during. But just we're not making enough kohlrabi. We need bigger kohlrabi. So that's what we'll do first. We'll do a kohlrabi farm over here somewhere, I think, so yeah. Okay, you're both going to be full of extract because we haven't been using the extract, so let's start that up. In fact, let's get a storage going on over here for extract. Should we do that? That would make sense. I'm going to leave the extract, the centrifuge over here because that's obviously supplying the actually no, it doesn't need to supply the explosive, does it? But it's it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We've got another one there, so you're going to do that up there. That's fine. You are doing all the scrap down here, but you're full because we don't have any. We're not using any metal right now. I think our metal storage is complete. Yep. Oh no metal storage isn't full yet. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, you're going to be digging down here, so we need to use the dirt, which we're going to use up here. Fine. That's all right. That's okay. Let's figure out where the rest of the dirt's going to go. So the rest of the dirt's going to go along here, and then along there, and then along there. So I need to clear out all this stuff here. It's kind of awkward, a lot of these trees and things. I need to build like a staircase down and get some beavers up, and it's kind of awkward with all the trees and stuff. So yeah, what I probably should do is build the back channel and then run the power line all the way down the back. That would make a lot more sense to run the power line down the back, and then we could put in the. But then I don't know how far we're going to drop down as we do it. So I want to connect this infinite power to here, basically. We're not fussed about the engine. The engines are fine. We have plenty of wood. Wood is not a problem. The engines are absolutely fine. There's no issue with that at all. But it's just I want to. I want to. That's what it boils down to. I want to do that. Yeah, I might put some more pumps in ready for the next season though, because I feel like we're going to need more pumps. I don't know. Kind of yeah. Anyway, let's just wait for things to build. That's what it is. Let's just wait for things to build. How's our gears? Our gears are doing okay. Gears, I think that's, yeah, we've got stupid storage for gears. I should not have done this. Should not have done that because storage for gears, but that's fine. That's fine. You are chopping down? Yes, you are chopping down. Okay, we've got plenty of wood. We've got plenty of resources. Resources are not an issue at all. It's yeah, we've got loads of trees to chop down over here as well. So yeah, I feel like I do kind of need more beavers. I think that's what we need. I think that's what we need. We need more beavers. So let's put in some more beavers. Let's put in some more. Do we have... That requires extract. I'm not convinced we have a decent supply of extract coming in. We don't have a decent supply of Badwater coming in, actually, now I think about it. So, yeah, that's not going to work. Oh, that's what we'll do up here. If we build that... like that, then we can put in more pumps. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Yeah. 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 Awesome. We'll do that. We'll do that. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Right, so you're going to get up here and get rid of this. So we want to get rid of loads of stuff. I want to mark like basically everything for deletion on almost every level we have around here at the moment. I just need you to clear out basically everything if you can, please. Builders, when you're idle, when you're not doing anything, I need you to clear out everything you can get to. Lots of it they can't get to, they don't have the ability to get to it. But we will want you to clear it all out, please. You can't get down there to those yet, so you're not, don't worry about that. You can't get down here for this, but we will. We will. I will figure this out. I will build over and let them connect to it and let them clear it, and then we'll build down here and then we'll connect to it, and then we'll just dot things around and we'll put stairs in here and stairs in there and other bits and pieces, and eventually we will get there. Eventually we'll get there. I'm also going to probably blow up the top of this here, and then if we do dig along and fill this out, we can always pour it off the edge of the map back here somewhere and run that all the way along. It might not be a bad idea. We could get the power source going even earlier. We'd have to move our Badwater pumps. That's not exactly difficult. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. We don't have enough Badwater because you... Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. We will get there. We will absolutely get there. So, Okay. So, I think what I'm going to do is leave this going for a bit. Clearing out some more bits and pieces. Not a lot's happened, I'm afraid. Terribly sorry about that. Not a lot's happened, but I can't do a lot whilst we're waiting for stuff to get built. So, yeah. So we can do that. We can blow this up. We can clear this out here. So that's where the edge of the watercourse is going to be. I will kind of want to encase the edge of this as well to get a bit more funneling water down. But as I said, I don't want to flood stuff downstream. So yeah, I think we shall leave this. We've got 2.5 days to our next wet season, next wet season, and then we can get our pumps going again, and we'll see how we're going. Water's not really a concern unless we get like 3. Unless we basically get a 5-day, which is the minimum, a 5-day wet season, and then a 30-day drought, and that happens, or 30-day bad tide, and that happens like 3 times in a row. That's when stuff starts becoming a little bit of a problem. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of like, we're at a nice equilibrium right now. If I get more beavers, I'm going to have to pump more water during the wet seasons, which we can do. I know we can do. We've got pumps for that. We've got space for pumps to do that. So we definitely have the ability to do that. It's just, yeah, not right now. Not right now. You also want to be blown up as well. We'll put that down there. Like that, and then you'll be levees along there. And that'll be levees along there. And everything will be awesome. But that's for later. That's for later. That's just a bit of planning. A bit of planning. So, okay. I think we shall leave this one here. I'm going to go through another wet season of basically during the wet seasons. All we do is just I pause basically all the farms. I pause all the industry, and I get all the beavers working in here and in the haulers, and everything else kind of gets stopped. So yeah. And then we just pump and get everything into water storage. So, and then we get the water storage going, which is nice and awesome. I don't think we need any more water storage. Not right now, at least anyway. I think we're good. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need 1 large tank per breeding pod. So we're 1 up. We're 1 up. We could put an extra breeding pod in and still technically have enough water. But it's the pumping that's the thing a bit. So maybe I'll put some more pumps in here. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just leave it. Maybe we'll just leave it as is for the minute and not worry about it. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Okay, so let's leave this one here and we will come back next time. We will carry on from there and we will see where we're going to get to. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.